Man, my nigga Blueface and got married.
That's the most hot and cold situation I've seen in a minute.
I told you that shit be fake, dog. I told you that shit be fake.
When I saw the news about Blueface and Chrisean, I dead ass was like, damn, Jerry might have a point. Yeah. I was like, Smooth might have a point. First and foremost, though, welcome back, cameraman Nick, man. It's been a few episodes up and back. What's good with you, man?
And I'm good, fellas. I'm good. Good to see y'all. Good to be back in the good graces,
man.
you know?
You know how it is. It's always good to see your face. But yeah, bro. So to me, I don't know what the fuck they doing.
Yeah.
And now it's like y'all making a spectacle.
I told you.
A little too much.
Yeah.
So I'm a step aside and sit and let this play out.
Yeah.
Cause like when y'all, for me, when you send me through this roller coaster, and I don't know which side to pick, I'm gonna watch the circle.
What you think is too much though? Like,
bro, they were just putting hands on each other. They just got kicked out of a few interviews and arguing and all this stuff, and then boom,
they just
married.
They just living that social media life, man.
But
they know how to make it hit, and that boy make them millions off the OnlyFans.
Yeah, they making money, but I do think that shit is rooted in toxic love.
Yeah.
I ain't talking about like healthy love. I do think there's love there, but it's rooted in toxic love.
Yeah.
And when you continue down the road of toxicity, and you got that love for somebody that deep, that's what you get.
Yeah.
You get a video
we had
marriage.
We had a whole episode part episode about that's attractive to some niggas. Like the shit.
Yes, we're not that level.
I'm gonna try it down on that level though. Ain't no way in hell I do it. You put your hands on me.
You're not a woman no more. Now I won't fight.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
Bro, now I'm talking about closed fists and it's like I saw her on the red carpet. She was fighting her stylist, bro. Like she swung on her stylist like on a red carpet in front of people. It's like she don't care where she pop it. She like, you remember how when Cardi B first came out and I was like the industry gonna tame her, she gonna, once she get to a level of success, when she got stuff to lose, it's gonna calm her down. I want to say the same thing about Chrisean. I just don't think so, bro.
She ain't got nothing to lose, bro.
I think
because she don't really have no talent.
She know what she need?
What?
A prison sentence. I don't even want to wish jail on people, but it might do her ass good.
Might get her straight.
She need a nigga from the South.
Scared fucking straight is what she need. Chrisean Rock, you need to send her to the I was waiting on you at the dough chick. She need to go talk to them motherfuckers.
So is it actually legal? Like a legal marriage they did?
I don't know. So I just saw this yesterday. So I apologize to the audience. I didn't even get a chance to do enough research, but I was like, bro, they gotta be playing because it's in a music video. Yeah. To my understanding, like I saw but I don't know if that was like
monetizing it.
Right, props for like a music video to say, hey, I love you, and we acting out an actual wedding, or if it was like, hey, we gonna get married in front of them people, and this is actual ceremony type of shit. If it is, ooh, Lord.
They just threw it out there to make people minds wonder.
I can't wait to meet the little nigga that come from that, or the little woman that come from that.
The kid?
Yes.
That shit gonna be tough.
Yeah, they say, you know how they say whatever you do to whatever you did and like to your parents and stuff, you get it 2 times worse when you have kids. Yeah. Ooh, boy, I curse the day if that's true for Blueface and Chrisean. That baby gonna be whooping their ass.
Since we talking about kids, what you think about NBA YoungBoy having his 11th and 12th child? And being married at that.
Oh, bumpy.
The only thing popping in my head is what cameraman Nick before the show started. he said, young boy out there passing out that bumpy dick.
and they taking it and cashing that bitch out. You know what I'm saying?
All right, first initial thought is like, okay, I believe it's a fact, right, that he got.
Oh, I don't know.
So if it's true, it's wildly alleged that he got it, right? Let's put it that way.
It's in the song. He rapped about it.
Okay. So he pretty much got it, right?
Yeah.
That's another example to me on how money can change the trajectory of a person's thought process. Like when you start compromising your health,
integrity,
and saying F it. Like in that way, it's like you don't care because like I'm with the most lit dude in the rap industry. And y'all can argue that with yourselves. We ain't talking about who the best rapper, who the whatever. I'm talking about the most lit person in the industry and with no backing is YB.
Yeah.
And you got a chick standing
Louisiana nigga.
You know what it is. And you got a chick standing next, the chick that's standing next to him going on, she ain't tripping on that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, leave it in me. For me, he 23, bro.
Yeah.
Like you got a kid for damn near every year you was able to like spit semen out if you think about it. When you able to come? You be able to shoot out a little bit about 11, 12. We start jacking our little thing off about 11.
Duck water, getting your duck water out your system.
This man got a kid for every year he was being able to skeet, bro.
But you know what I think is different from like niggas nowadays to how when we was that age. Like nigga, I was scared to fuck females raw.
So scared.
When I was that age.
Nigga, when I was 11, I was scared to hit females, period. I didn't even know what that was. You know what I'm saying? But like, he a little too reckless, so he got a bunch of ghetto twins. Ain't no way you can't tell. Well, these two right here finna be ghetto twins. They're gonna be born probably a month or two apart. Yeah. The same year at least.
You say ghetto twins.
That's what that's what they call them in the hood, bro. You got
the kid from Floyd daughter as well.
Yeah. But and he also before he came lit
right there.
Before he came lit to like media, he had what he was at already about 4 or 5 when he was like 17, 18 coming up. Yeah. So yeah, I listen, I'm of the opinion that, we need to populate this world with our black people. So that's one side of me. But young boy, get somebody else to do it.
I see it.
Get somebody else to do it, son.
I see it. My guy
enough is enough, my dude. Yeah, it's a whole lot.
My guy's pro-life.
Let me ask y'all something. Like, would y'all compromise? Like, all right, let me tell you a story first before I ask the question. I know, like, I was hanging out with a group of nurses, right? And they medical professionals. I think I ran this story a little bit to you, Smooth. Yeah. But they medical professionals and whatnot. And they was like when the conversation around herpes came up, it was just like, oh, herpes or whatever. Yeah. And they was like, nobody want to talk about it, but like 95 to 98% of the world's population walks around with the herpes virus in their bloodstreams. It's like we all got it or whatever. And they was like, so like to me, like hearing that a person got it, especially when there's like medication and ways to control it, is like it shouldn't be a big deal. But I'm like, yo, have you seen a reaction? Have y'all seen herpes reactions?
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not. You can't convince me everybody got that.
But it's two different. The one everybody got is the one you get on your lip. The fever blister.
But they're not the same thing.
Nah.
Herpes ain't hurt. We can't be like, you can't be like AIDS is AIDS. Herpes ain't herpes.
Herpes is herpes. But it's like he's saying it's two different variants. You know what I'm saying?
So you got
the majority of people just like 90% of people just got the one that come on your lip every now and then.
All right.
The one that on your shit. That's like 10%.
That's genital herpes.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something though. And I don't know this, I'm asking because y'all may have better knowledge. Let's say if you got one that is like one that would come to your lip, can that be transferred to like a genital, or do you need to like?
Yeah, but it wouldn't be called genital. It would be called, I forgot. It's something.
Well, I guess because what I was asking, can you transmit it through?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Oh, damn.
What through?
So that is herpes. Like, no, not necessarily.
If you have one on your lip.
If you got one on your lip.
You gotta have one on your lip.
From lip to tip, it can be passed.
Yeah.
No, but I'm saying, like, if you got one on your lip, but you smashing raw, can you pass herpes that way?
I think that's two different ones, though.
I don't know.
Okay. I'm gonna have to holler. I'm gonna come back to y'all with an answer on that.
Since we was on that subject, man, I got a crazy ass story about this chick, bro. This chick hollered at me on Instagram a while back. I might have told you the story like a year or so.
I don't think you told me.
Fine ass chick. So we running it. She like, and she's about to give me a number. She's like, before I give you a number, I want you to know that I got genital herpes. I was like, thank you for letting me know that. And I ain't conversation over. Conversation over.
So I ain't even gotta ask my question. I was about to ask you. You ain't going for that.
Hell no. I don't care how fine you is, motherfucker.
I ain't risking it.
Hell no, I ain't risking this shit.
But isn't there medication?
Yeah. They got medication for everything.
Cause like so would you feel the same way about somebody with HIV? Like let's say they on the pill, it's not detected, you can't get it.
That's even worse.
No, I'm saying, but you know,
That's
like,
death.
That's death.
hold on, but I'm trying to catch y'all up the 2023 mindset, right? I understand where we come from. You know, we grew up understanding that shit might kill you.
Yeah.
But now it's like the tech. You can't even pass it to nobody with the medication.
But it's still a stigma on it. You go to Chapman and Kirby or any club and holler at a chick, say, I just want to let you know I got HIV. See if you gonna get that shit. That shit gonna run from your ass.
First of all, I'm not gonna tell you in the first conversation.
Any conversation you have, that conversation is over.
The first FT, whatever.
No, but I'm being serious. I've always wondered to myself, like, man, if I really ran across a female that was like HIV positive, but like she's been on that run where it's non-detected and handling her business and stuff, and like if everything else was in line with what I'm looking for, would my insecurities kick in? And I think they would. I don't want them to, but it's like, damn, like what if you just like
Everything
this
else
birth
gotta
control
be.
pill?
Yeah.
Because I'm the type of nigga, I look at your little pills and I seen you on this the schedule.
Yeah.
You fuck around and miss that pill that day.
Yeah.
I'm losing my shit.
Yeah. See,
Bitch, what does mean? What does mean?
See, times have changed, but the stigma is still there.
Yeah, the stigma's still there. For sure.
You're not about to tell nobody you got a STD that's not curable. You think the conversation gonna keep on going?
Yeah. I
think it depends on the mental maturity. Like you said, how the nurses, you know what I'm saying, they know, they be like, okay, with herpes, they're like, yeah, I'll tolerate that, you know what I'm saying? It's just be an observable thing. And then with the HIV medications, like you gotta allow people to live their lives too. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People are allowed to love. Like sometimes they probably love the wrong person. Somebody knew they had it.
You get
know
caught
what I'm
up
saying?
somebody.
They out there, they don't know who they fucking with like that. You know what I'm saying? They a good person. Like niggas
That's where I'm going
niggas ain't
at.
come out in the world and say, man, I want this. You know, I want this type of life. You know what I'm saying? Some people, I knew a chick, nigga, she was born, you know what I'm saying? Like her mother like was raped and she had AIDS. So it was like, and she was cool. Like I ain't judge her, you know what I'm saying? Felt no way towards her, but like, yeah, you got a lot of people to
Was you messing with her though?
Nah.
Okay.
We was cool though, like
Yeah, you didn't judge her, but you was like, nah, I'm cool on like anything else.
No, before I even knew about that information, we was already cool. Like this is like back in school type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like she's in the volleyball team. I know, you know, football players, volleyball girls, we just hang out, you know what I'm saying? So she was a homie already. Yeah. So I learned that and I was like, okay, that's what's up, you know what I'm saying? And then it just stayed the same. People around here show the love, and I think she even got a nigga now and everything. So
see, that's what's up. And that like when I think about it, I ain't gonna lie, not at all. Because while y'all was talking, I was like, it's probably a no. But I also think that there's probably a community for them. You know how you got dating apps for everything now?
Oh yeah.
You probably can hop on a dating app and get involved with people with.
I guarantee you.
Now I want to ask you a question though. Do you think that there's people out here who like got HIV and got it under control and is out here having sex and not disclosing that they got HIV?
Oh yeah, that shit always in the news. You don't be seeing them niggas that be passing that shit like.
No, I'm talking about somebody that's like, not the ones who actually get caught with it. You know, I'm talking about this non-detective, like somebody like Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson skied in you.
Yeah.
And you ain't catching nothing, right? Do you think
maybe. It ain't 100%, nigga. It's 99.9.
Magic Johnson ain't getting no pass.
I just had a convo shit about the baby thing. Like shit, there be IUD babies too. You know what I'm saying? That shit 99 point some %.
Yeah.
Niggas be shooting up them clubs. You know, I like IUD. Shout out to them things. But
it gets scary when I start, and I ain't gonna lie, cause like, knock on wood, like I'm speaking from a person who's never caught an STD, bro, and I'm proud of that, but I also know people who have and how easily it is to just slip into it, because it is a chance. It's a roll of the dice, right? And like for me, I'm like, you give me that information up front, yeah, I probably can't fix my mind. Herpes, I don't know, I might think about it a little more. Because I had a group of these was all female nurses looking at me like I'm the weirdo because I was saying no to herpes. I'm like, man, hell no, herpes boom over there. Like, you're immature, you so boo. And I'm like, yo.
Hey, but I guarantee that conversation would be different. It wouldn't be a group of nurses. It would just be a group of like,
that's what I'm saying. But it just
right with you.
Oh, yeah,
I was surprised because it was a group of nurses. I'm like, ain't y'all supposed to be telling us to keep it safe? And they the ones who's like encouraging, man, do your thing. That's just herpes. You being a little immature.
Educational.
Use me.
Maybe one of them had it.
The whole group was on it. The whole group was in on it except me.
Probably all of them shit. Had an orgy and shit.
Like, nigga, you killed the vibe. Nigga, you about to get it popping in there. You said no to herpes, now you get none of this.
Yeah, y'all better have a big orgy. You said y'all better have a big orgy.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Not a bitch. We got herpes floating in this room.
Hold your breath.
Yeah, bring that order to somebody else, man. Hey, but listen, we gonna switch real quick because I want to get on a more serious topic, man, and I don't want to. And I hate to go here, but we know we ain't doing our job. We don't talk about it. But I want to talk about there was those 5 black policemen, right?
Yeah. Tyre Nichols situation.
Say his name.
Tyre Nichols.
Man, I want to make sure it's her. Yeah. You know, rest in peace to Tyrese Nichols first and foremost. But like, let me just get y'all first thoughts on, like, you know, you saw it. Have y'all seen the news clips?
I mean, I didn't watch the video. I don't
watch the video. You just read the headline, right? All right, like, Nick, what's your first what's your first reaction when you hear that?
Man, I seen the video, you know what I'm saying? And it was just like, it just sucks, like, bro. These big solid dudes, you know what I'm saying? They cops, they work out, and Tyree is a slim dude, you know what I'm saying? They just, it looked like not to like joke, but it looked like a Street Fighter combination. Like the way one dude holding them, they 10 off, like some shit you see in the movie when a nigga fucked over the niggas, you know what I'm saying? It's I feel like it's way personal than for it to be all black cops. You know what I'm saying? Not even like, yo, your sergeant was white, like you had to do it for the gang. It's like, bro, y'all, what that man did to you, bro. You had to do that. And I heard stories, I mean, we black, bro, I heard stories, man. My partner said me, cop done fucked them up, you know what I'm saying? Locked them up. And a lot of times this shit don't even get out there. You know what I'm saying? That's why people be mad at the police. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, y'all niggas be fucking this up. It don't even matter black, white, Hispanic, really. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna happen.
Yeah. So recently it's been a lot of the white cops. Shit been going viral, you know what I'm saying? But everybody do it to everybody. Yeah. And like Charleston might be saying, shit, don't nobody hate niggas more than niggas.
Yeah.
What's your thoughts, Moo?
Shit, the first time, man, when I saw the headline, I didn't see the cops. I just saw that he got beat to death. I was like, man. Then they showed it back. I was like, oh, damn, why they had to be black? Mm-hmm. And then they got indicted so fast. I'm like, if they'd have been white cops, they'd be free right now.
360 investigation.
Well, that shit.
Let's recheck the evidence.
That shit lasted a whole year.
We might have saw something a little wrong. Yeah.
What
he didn't really throw that punch.
They pulled him over. They put him over and beat him. That's how it was.
I forget how the altercation started. But yeah, I mean, like where I was at with it is like where I want to talk about the conversation is, you know, you always hear the conversation of like, we need more black cops policing our communities, right? Police your own, right? And this whole situation with these Memphis police officers is the ugly side that we don't talk about, or what it looks like when we do police our own. Because how many times in the hood, we scream it all the time, we from Louisiana, ain't no one-on-ones. How many times you seen a 3-on-1, a 4-on-1, a 5-on-1? To me, that was some niggas who came from our community enforcing the same street laws that we probably come from, but doing it behind a badge. That's how I saw it, right? Because it's like, I've been a part of like getting jumped, and I've been a part of jumping. And that's what it is. It's like everybody getting some. And so for me to see it and see that it's 5 black men, I was like, yeah, y'all don't deserve the police. Like y'all need to be outside of uniform doing that shit, because that's not how you're supposed to handle. Like I am of the opinion that police officers should be held to a higher standard and a higher regard, right? Black, white, yellow, and different. When you go into those situations working as a police officers, you should know that. So them 5 men, like, should have already understood, yo, bro, first of all, we black. Second of all, like, a 5-on-1 gonna look crazy with all these cameras that's going on now. Like, I don't think people...
chest cameras and all.
Like, you got cameras on your chest, you got cameras on your car, you got cameras on all the surrounding stores around you, and it doesn't register to chill?
Yeah.
Bro, let me chill.
But see, the difference between when we was like... our Louisiana, what would you call that? The motto, we jump niggas. Like we had beef, so you know it's coming.
Yeah, you know it's coming. It's coming. I agree. Yeah. I agree. And but that's my point. I don't know the whole backstory in terms of like, and I'm still reading up on it. Of course, I don't think that there was a beef situation, which makes it worse to me. Like how you do this to this man? I think there was pepper spray involved. They punching on this man. They pulling out their sticks. I think they might have been tasing dudes. Like they took it there. It was almost like when I heard the news, I expected it to be a bunch of white people because of the severity of like what was going on. And then when you really look at it, you like, oh, this is us doing this to us. It's like. And you hear now you hear in the media like, dang, why everybody quiet? And let me tell y'all why everybody quiet. Because, you know, when they talking about because it's black, not why it's quiet, right? The mainstream media quiet is because it's just that, right? It's black people, whatever, we don't care about them, boom.
But I also
think we as people, more importantly, are quiet because that shit hurt to watch, bro. Yeah. It hurt to watch us doing that to us. Like, the Rodney King thing was one thing, but that was some white officers doing it to Rodney King.
Yeah.
That shit hurt. That shit shook America. And like we was loud about that because that's like, it's police brutality, but it's also rooted in racism.
Right.
When I look at it and I see black people doing it, I'm like, oh, that's rooted in hatred. And that's a different kind of pain for me. Like, it hurt my soul to see it. So like, I ain't really got no funny commentary for that type of shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but none of that was funny to me.
What's the difference between them and niggas killing niggas every day?
The only difference is I hated the fact that they did it with the badge on. It's like you black man chose to be an officer. And I don't give a damn how unfair or fair you may think this is, you absolutely are gonna be looked at and expected to hold yourself at a higher regard. So going into that, it bothered me that you misusing your power for one, but then two, you decide to misuse your power on your own. I didn't think that was happening because like the climate of today, everything that's going on, if I'm a black man going to be a police officer, bro, I'm going in there to be like, I'm the nigga pulling you over like, bro, slow down a little bit, homie. I got you. I'm that dude. I ain't got no smoke for nobody that look like me.
Yeah, I'm the one that pulled the bad chicks over. It's like, let me get your number, shorty. You ain't gonna get this ticket.
Hey, quick little sidebar. I want to ask y'all, did y'all see a video that was going viral? Drunk chick got pulled over. She was telling the cops, hey, I'm drunk. And she was like, you can F me right now if you don't give me no ticket. Like,
out of there.
It was straight, like, she was getting, like, had these little, looked like she was coming from, like, the nightlife, bro. Like, but she was towed up. And she's told this cop several times, it was a white dude, white cop, but she was like, no lie, right now in the back seat, you can F me right now. You just don't have to give me the ticket. He was like, shut up right now, you're going to jail. Like, he was telling her straight up. But your ass, cut this goddamn camera off. Remember the top of his chest?
You can go, he's telling her to stop low key.
You remember, rest in peace, Alexis James. Remember Alexis James was a cop?
Yeah, I forgot she was a cop. Yeah,
but I used to tell her time, hey, when you pull me over, I'm not stopping though. She's like, if you don't stop, I'm gonna chase you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Before we leave the topic, I wanted to talk about like the timeline and everything. You know what I'm saying? So, like they got Ronald Green, the Ronald Green murder, 5 white cops. It took them, until they got fired and charged, it took them 4 years.
4 years? Oh, wait. So,
white cops beat.
Yeah, I remember this case. This case. Okay.
Ronald Green.
Yeah. 2019,
the issue happened. They didn't get charged until 2022.
When did they have body cam footage?
Yeah, body cam footage was released on 5/16/2021.
2 years later.
2 years later. The murder, the murder 2019, and then it got charged a year after the camera got out. For the cops, you know what I'm saying, Tyre Nichols, 1-7, the murder, 118 in federal investigation, 126 officers charged.
All within a matter of months.
No, this is within a month. Tyre Nichols.
This is all January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Last
Let me ask you a question.
Wrapped up.
Real quick, and Jeremy, I guess I'll come to you first and get your opinion. But like, do you think this is a case of completely like, do you think it's a black and white issue the way the timelines is, or do you think it's an issue of people learning from others' mistakes? Like that Ronald happened and it took 4 years and there was some backlash. So let me make sure that now that it's happening that we prosecute swift and quick.
No.
So you think
it's straight black and white, man. Say, look, we finally got some niggas.
We finally
got some niggas to do some dumb ass shit.
And let me make an example.
Yeah, let me make an example out of it.
You think the same thing, Nick?
Man, yeah. I think it's some bullshit. Like, not to be on their side, but like if you're gonna do something, keep it straight. You know what I'm saying? All the way through. Like, I understand they got lives too. Niggas fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might be whatever type of guys outside this incident, but it's like, damn, within a month, you know what I'm saying? I thought you're supposed to protect your police, you know what I'm saying? They wanna prolong things. You know, every case we see in social media, you know what I'm saying? We're trying to get the rights done, you know what I'm saying, as soon as possible. We can't even get that shit, we can't even get a nigga prosecuted within a year.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So that whole philosophy of police protect their own, only you saying it only applies
if you
the other guy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Hey, you saw that pun? Because if you know about the movie Other Guys, they got Will Ferrell and Mike Wahlberg, two white boys. I'm over here podcasting this morning. I want to play devil's advocate so bad because, like, no matter how much, you know what I'm saying, you want it to be a situation where you don't believe what your eyes are telling you. We've experienced enough to know.
Yeah.
You can sit and argue semantics all day and be like, you know, this is an isolated situation and boom, boom. But it's like, show me any time in history where there was a quick, swift turnaround on repercussions and, you know, and consequences when it's the other people. Like, if you can give me examples of that, I'll say this is an isolated event, but I don't think you can, which goes to show us that, like, yo, when you black and you still operating on the side of the law that's supposed to protect the name of the police, you still can get the shit end of the stick. And rightfully so in this case. I'm not protecting them 5 guys. They deserve everything they get. However, I just wish that we learned how to have the same energy when it's
And I think that's the part of why the media hasn't really just kept running with it, because it was so quick to begin and to end. It's like when ain't need no march, we ain't need no, you know what I'm saying, it happened before goddamn people can really know what happened.
You can't. They ain't even give us enough time to be pissed off. Like, boom, they indicted, they gone, charged, boom, murder, locked up. It's done. Like, y'all be quiet. We handle it, that type of shit, man. But like, listen, last thing I want to say before we get on to our main topics real quick is, man, R.I.P. Give me his name. Give me his exact name one more time so I don't mess it up.
Tyre Nichols.
Tyre Nichols. R.I.P. to Tyre Nichols, man. Rest in peace to him. Tragic situation that happened to him. And then, man, whatever come to them cops, come to him, bro. But I not just in the police force, just in general, bro. I'm going to encourage y'all to look out for each other, bro. Like, we ain't animals. We don't need to be treating each other like that. You know, and it goes along to them lines what you was talking about, the music and all that other shit. Go get you some pussy.
Go get you some pussy, man.
Get you some pussy, my nigga. Hey, but real quick, I want to, right before we wrap up, bro, like, what I really wanted to have a conversation. Y'all saw the video I sent y'all, right, about Lala?
Oh, yeah.
And we ain't got to get into it. Basically, she don't think marriage is a goal, right? But I want to come to y'all as 2 men, right? I'm a person who has already reached that pinnacle, if you will, right? You know, it ain't as sweet as y'all think. I'm just bullshit, man. Y'all find your own way. Marriage is beautiful, but I want to ask the question. Like, I've been there. I know you getting up into the point to where it's like a real consideration, probably. And Nick, you may not have even thought about it at all. But I just want to throw the question out there first and foremost. Like, in 2023, with the climate of like how y'all dealing with y'all ladies and relationships and stuff, is that even a goal at this point? Like,
John, zoom in on me, John.
One time.
You got me?
He got you.
Meet me at the altar in your white dress. We ain't getting no younger, girl. You might as well do it. Yeah. Hell yeah, man. Let's go, my girl. I must confess. Let's get married.
So it's still a goal for you. Okay. And Nick, real quick, I'm gonna let you answer the question because I don't want to.
It would be nice to have a real relationship that leads to marriage. That's how I approach it. You know, I ain't gotta die with a ring on my finger. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was saying.
I want to be around good company. You know what I'm saying? A real one. However we work it out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'd be more holistic, you know, Zen type guy. So I don't need the definitive.
Yeah. You know what I thought to myself when I was beating myself, and we might catch flack from this. I don't give a damn. I'm gonna keep it straight with y'all on this point. I'm with y'all, right? Even as a person who's been married before, right, and going through, I only got one more run in me though. Make sure you clear. I promise you, after this, it's slut Caleb the rest till I die. But I got one more run in me, right? And but like, I think where the disconnect is, and y'all can kind of tell me if y'all agree or disagree. But I truly believe that the disagree is like, for us, marriage is a goal. And for a lot of women, because I'm not gonna say all or most, but a lot of women, I think a wedding is the goal. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like that ring, that moment, you know, that spotlight. Those girl, he said
They want the attention.
You know what I'm saying? The actual reception, the actual sitting at the altar, the dress shopping. I think that glamour looks good to them, but the actual intricacies of a marriage, the ups and downs, the financial problems, the compromise, the partnership,
it's
and
not
like
really
the
seen until it's too late.
until after you done said your I do's.
Yeah.
And I think that's where the disconnect. And I'm gonna tell y'all a quick story. Jeremy, I was running into you a little bit in the car, but Nick, I'm gonna catch you up so we can dissect it. I was watching $1 million worth of game. Gilly was reacting actually to a DM he got, right? And this lady had a situation where her and a guy had a conversation. I think started in 2017. He said, look, it's 3 things I'm gonna provide for you. I'm gonna get you a house, we're gonna have a family together, and we're gonna get married. So they got the house, right? I think they actually had the baby first. Put it in a chronological order. They had the baby first, then he bought her a house, you know, I think in like maybe 2 years later, something like that, or a year later, or like recently. But then now she's like, up until you got until my birthday to get this ring, and you know, or like I'm basically like I want to call it off because like now I feel like I'm shacking up and playing house.
Yeah.
And like for me, it's like I'm stuck on how a man can tell you his plan, and so far he's been 100%. He's shooting 100% from the field on everything he said he's gonna give to you. But then you get mad because the ring doesn't come in the timeline that you think.
Yeah.
So like. My question is like, do you think like an ultimatum is like beneficial in a situation where like you promise a woman something and it may be taking a little longer than what y'all initially thought, but like how would you respond after an ultimatum though?
I'd probably leave her me.
That would turn you completely off?
Oh, definitely. Like I'm doing all this for you, and I'm not in your time frame, and you want to talk about cutting the shit off. Like the love ain't genuine. If you want to do that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I say, like he said, love ain't genuine. It's like, you probably basically, turn me off. You know, let me on this whole time. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, I got duped.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, all the conversations we done had, and now you like, you got 30 days. Or not.
Like a lease renewal.
30 days, man.
What were you doing?
And I'm not charging you double at the end. I'm out. And I'm keeping everything that you gave me.
Like, you know how much a ring costs? Like, shit.
You know what's interesting about that though, when I think about it, is like what's interesting to me is this, like when I actually think about just tying it back to like what I was saying in terms of like marriage versus a wedding being the goal, it's like sometimes women will get stuck in that delusion so well that they think they one and the same, right? Because like to me, if marriage was the goal in this situation, the courthouse cheap. That's a $75 bill.
Yeah.
You can go get that paperwork tomorrow.
Yeah.
But you talking about a ring. About my birthday.
Hey, I guarantee you, if he'd have got the ring first, it wouldn't have been all that. Like women want that ring to show off from everybody, so everybody can see the shit.
So you saying, but like, you know, let me tell you something I'll say this from being in it. What fears a man probably the most, a couple things that fear the man the most is like, one is like the potential of losing everything. That's the known given thing, right?
Yeah,
but two, also like when you do that ring things you talking about, bro, the rules change. And like, you know, y'all have experienced it to a lesser degree. Like everybody in here know when you get in a relationship, right? There's some rules that change, right?
Yeah, you gotta adapt.
You gotta adapt. You gotta, you know, there's a partnership.
Yeah.
When you picture that from a relationship standpoint, that shit gonna get heightened when you in a marriage. Oh dang, it's like I'm talking about counting everything. I mean, it's the 4th time you done hung with your homeboys in the last quarter.
Yeah,
like
quarter of the year.
Quarter. You know what I'm saying? Like they keep the tabs, bro. Like they quarters. You know, like they keep the tabs to a higher degree. And I am speaking from personal experience, so I'm not saying this is an everybody thing, but I promise you, like whenever there's a ring involved, bro, there's an expectation that this woman has behind you. And us as men, we can't be reckless. I'm not saying give us our freedom and expect us not to change. No, we do have to compromise. However, the expectations of that speed of when it needs to happen is night and day when it comes to us and our female counterparts.
Yeah.
Because motherfuckers want that, nigga, you need to make these changes tomorrow. I'm like, love.
See, that's the only thing
She got chicks out my DM last week.
See, that's the only thing I probably fear about marriage. Like it'd be hard for me to change. Like you count that shit like Jeremy. You just
See, that's honesty though.
You went to Caleb house like last week, motherfucker. I'm going again this week, motherfucker.
Where you gonna be at? Camp.
Yeah. And then the checking in on you. Already know where you at. You can be sharing your location. I got partners here. Like wife checking in on them. You know what I'm saying? Got the location and still calling to see what you're doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's why to me it's so important. Like when I say marriage is a goal, I speak to marriage now, but it's only because I've been through it. I speak about marriage now in more of a divine connection than it is paperwork. Exactly. So marriage is the goal to me, but I'm talking about a divine connection I have. We are spiritually aligned. We are like mentally aligned, and we got like our like business and morals and stuff are pretty much going in the same direction. So
in each other,
the next time I get married on paper, I'm gonna already be married to this woman here and here. Like it's gonna be locked in. So that this paperwork just gonna be sitting there to exist so that if we need to if you need to show shit for my medical records and you need to make decisions and all that shit, give them this paper. Like that's how I'm looking at it now. I didn't know that going into marriage the first time, but you know, sometimes you learn shit going through your journey. Now, that paper is just to make sure I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, this marriage exists between me, you, and God.
Yeah.
Like,
me, I had conversations with ladies like, you know, you meet somebody, I always try to figure out what type of mind state they're in. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times the woman brings up the marriage conversation first. And, you know, I gravitate towards if you have the mind state to really like put it to the side of like having a big crazy wedding. I'm like, man, look, we can just go to Barbados, have just me, you, and whoever else can come, you know what I'm saying, on the beach, and then we just vibe out. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta have the whole hall and this and that. Like, I got homies, but I ain't got that many homies. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the shenanigans for when we could really invest in ourselves and put the money towards the house or the real picture that you want. Like
my advice, though, my advice, Nick, well, because I know that you got somebody that you talk to a little bit now, and it's very fresh. Yeah. But like, and I tell this to all my dudes. It's like, because they'll be like, man, you know, like have it now. I'll be like, bro, have a conversation. Understand where she at from a marriage standpoint now. Like bring it up. Like what you think about it. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Because you can ask and you can start seeing certain moves that if it's really just about a wedding and the image and all that stuff, it's gonna reveal itself if you start talking about it in early stages. Because you gonna have a concept. You just explained the concept of what you think a marriage is. You like, yo, I don't need this flamboyant thing. We can boom, boom.
It was conversations like.
No, I'm not saying you're not having them. I was just saying.
It was mutual idea shifts. I was like, okay, cool. We like on the same mindset, so I have that reassurance. I can like, if this grows into something. Yeah,
she thinking about it.
We good.
A lot of guys, when they think about marriage, they start having the conversation after the surprise engagement. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I'm gonna marry you, but hey, what you think about marriage now? Oh, but you want a $40,000 marriage? I mean, when?
I was thinking about the just of the piece. You know what I'm saying?
It's real simple for us, cause like
I got a homie that's a lawyer.
I drive this point home, and then we can kind of get to our last thing and wrap it up. But like, I remember specifically like going through that run the first time. Like I had the surprise engagement, boom, and like my chick pulled out this binder of stuff the very next morning of her wedding planning, bro. Yeah. She was like, yo, I want to show you this. This is what I got planned for the wedding. And this is the next morning. It ain't even 24 hours since I proposed,
you know what she said? She woke up, gotcha, bitch.
No bullshit. Like, listen, I'm sitting there like, hold up. And then I'm like, and then so we started calculating everything, you know, over the months when we would go out and see people. And I very specifically remember we wasn't even at the peak of what I told you we spent. Remember, I shared it with you. But we was like halfway there at the point. And I'm like, babe, man, we can go get a house. Yeah. Like ASAP, we can plan for a wedding later.
But all this,
she wasn't fucking having it. Yeah. Step aside, young man. Yeah. You did your part. Let me do mine. Yeah. And I took backseat. Like my problem is I ain't fight enough. Yeah. I should have argued and pushed enough. But you know, when you in that situation and you love a woman, like you really just want to see them have what they have. But then sometimes we do that to the detriment of our pockets, detriment to our sanity, the detriment to whatever you want to. You know, whatever is causing you to stress, like we'll do that shit for a woman, and I'm super guilty of it. You know,
think about this: we getting older, man. what would you do? You 59. How young would you marry a woman? And like, what's your standard?
You asking Smooth? 18? Man's on the field, he playing ball.
Hell no.
He playing ball.
That nigga said 18. Nah, 25.
25?
At 59? You would marry a 25-year-old?
Hell yeah.
That's...
What about you, Kay?
I don't even know if I can handle it. I struggle with 25-year-olds now.
like what would be the checklist?
59?
Like Smooth, you said yeah. So what she got to be doing for you, or what you doing for her?
At 59, she just got to be fine.
That's it. You just got to exist and breathe.
At 59, I don't really care about love no more. You know what
I'm about to go, love. I got about a good 15 years left.
I just want my bitch bad. That's it.
You want a little toy?
Yeah.
I got about 15 years left, love. You can have it all when it's over with. Man,
Y'all give it up like that.
if I'm being real to answer your question, bro,
Yeah.
if I'm 59, I probably need somebody a little bit more. I'm cool, but I don't know if I want anybody my age. I think I want to be in that 30 range.
30, yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking 35 and maybe 30, 38, 40.
Yeah.
Like I'm 37 right now,
Not
and I done
too
ran
far.
into some 38, 39. They be popping off.
Yeah.
You know,
Black
so
on crack, man.
25 to me, bro, is just gonna be like, bro, I feel like I'm gonna be that nigga in like the latest trends, looking mad old. At that point, I got wrinkles on my face. I'm in a section, and she won't go up. That's the image I got in my head. Bitch, take me home. Take me home.
You in the car asleep. Yo,
I'm gonna pull a Smooth. Hey, give me your keys real quick. When you go, I'm gonna go lay down. Be in the back seat when you get back, bro.
Yeah, the reason I bring that up, man, Mya Jesus, she's like a TikTok, viral person. She recently married a 59-year-old dude.
How old is she?
She's 22.
Oof. Is he rich?
Yeah, he's a Nigerian doctor. You know what I'm saying? You know how Nigerian brothers move.
Hey, let me tell you something. You're not missing the African in the USA. I borderline want to go get a dashiki and everything. Start playing on. These niggas is winning out here. So.
They is winning, you know what I'm saying? Then like he shot at the chick, you know what I'm saying? Social media, applied their pressure, only seen her 5 times physically. You know, in the verse of a 30-day or so, you know what I'm saying? From message 1, DM shot, no, not even DM, it was a picture shot. Shot the shot on the comment, you know what I'm saying? And progress. And
within 5 days, they married.
No, 30 days of communicating 5 times they seen each other, like a day.
And married. So obviously marriage is a goal. Fuck what y'all talking about. You know what I'm saying? We didn't even have to have that question. We just proved it.
That's not no damn what's the word I'm looking for?
Compromise or...
No,
It's not natural.
Yeah, he wanted to say that's a transactional marriage.
Yeah.
No,
So
but it much to your point that you just made, right?
I guess both of them win.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. That much to my, but this be my last point on this. Much to the point that you just made. He probably 59, looking like I want one of the coldest things out there, right? Mm-hmm. And whatever is gonna run me, it's gonna run me. And she looking at it like, yo, this man pockets is beautiful. Like it's beneficial for both sides. Mm-hmm. So in that situation, I'm gonna mind my black business.
Yeah.
She legal enough to know what the fuck she doing. Yeah. I wouldn't approve, like if it's my 22-year-old daughter, and because at this point, by the time I have a daughter here, I'm gonna be that age. Yeah. My 22-year-old come with a nigga my age, he gotta see me.
Yeah.
Daddy, stop. Fuck no. Fuck you and him.
I know that way it had to be awkward. Like,
definitely.
Whoever came, if you invited anybody, I know they sitting there like.
It's just awkward, bro. Family said that gotta be an awkward situation, bro.
Niggas old as everybody else in the room. Like, he's old as all the uncles and aunties and shit. This is my baby. I used to change that diaper. Like,
she trying to go to the club, he trying to go to the family reunion, my nigga. It's two different situations, bro. What y'all got for bro talk, though, man? Let's wrap it up.
Man, bro talk.
Welcome back. Spit some gems. You spent a lot of time. You should have had enough time to get yourself together.
Nah, man. off the top, man, bro talk, man. Just, I'm Mr. Zen. Keep it positive. Keep it moving, man. Stay focused on the goals. Team up and reach them goals with the people around you. You know what I'm saying? Let's just keep it grooving.
Yeah. What you got?
Bro talk, man. I got fellas. If you can make her giggle, you can make that ass jiggle. That's what I got.
What you wallet? This man here always come with the off the wall and shit.
Proper. That's proper.
Hey, and I ain't gonna lie. My bro talk got inspired by the shit that took place this morning, man, with me. But simply, bro, just, man, try to make everything that you possibly can see the positive in everything, right? I don't give a damn if you having a shitty day, you having a bad situation, bad arguments, finances all messed up, you going through some stuff, your sickness not. Find the positive in this all. Because, bro, if you can keep yourself smiling, if you can keep yourself happy, you can dig yourself out of whatever situation you are putting yourself in, bro. I am KP of the Certified Steppers podcast. Y'all already know that I am 1/3 at this point of the Steppisodes and the Certified Steppers. That is my homie Smooth to the left. And all the way in the corner is cameraman Nick. Bro, this is episode 90, and we gonna see you on the other side. Yeah.